talking about guys who catch the football today on SB Fantasy Football. And welcome to the SB Fantasy Football Podcast. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD. What's up, buddy?
Not much. Did you get it figured out? What was going on? Okay.
I already turned it down once.
All right. Well, there you go. Look at you go. So here we are
Take
talking
two.
about football catching man guy,
Yeah.
otherwise known as the wide receiver.
Yeah, finally getting into, last week we did quarterbacks. This week we're doing wide receivers and whatnot. So, yeah, it's always fun to do. I mean, it's still early. It's June 26th right now. But a football will be here before you know it. Let's be honest. I mean, oh, Jesus.
This is-
Whenever you do, we're about a month and like a day away or whatever it is. August 1st is the first, it's a Hall of Fame game, right?
Right.
And then I think the first game of the season's like 71, 72 days away.
Like 11 weeks away, I think. 11 Sundays or 10 Sundays away. I think we are from real
extremely
football.
close. Yeah, it's extremely
it's-
close. So it just kind of piling in, and it's going to just sneak up on us. So it's like, well, we got to do it now, and then we can make some tweaks and have some fun before the drafts. Because let's just be honest, the draft week or draft month of August, that's a lot of fun. The last week of August, roll into Labor Day weekend. Some of them do it Labor Day weekend, but can't wait.
Looking forward to it. So we're going to get into this is a two-parter episode. So we're going to hit you with part 1 this week. Next week we'll hit you with part 2. We're doing top 50 wide receivers, and today we're doing 50 through 26. And we're just going to kind of do like we did last time, right? We're not going to dive too far into it. We're just going to be like, hey, here's a guy. What do you think about this guy?
Here's a name that I have.
Here's
for
a name of a guy who catches a football.
He plays the football.
Yeah. You want to start?
Number
me to start?
50. Yeah, I'll go first. I got Jameson Williams at 50.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I told you I went all the way to 75 or whatever
I know.
it was.
It was absurd.
And I left. You know who I left off? I left off Mike Williams, my boy, my man.
Oh, no.
But anyways, Jameson Williams for Detroit. I got him at 50. And I think, you're talking a wide receiver 3, I think, at this point in most leagues. Actually, we didn't go very deep, right? I'd say a lot of leagues, you're going to be drafting wide receiver 70, 80,
Right.
Whatever, with flexes and things like that as well, depending on how big your league is. But I thought, definitely he deserved a spot in the top 50.
Yeah, I've got him in my top 50. It's a little bit higher. At number 50, I got Adam Thielen.
I got him at 53. I wanted to put him in because I think he's got so much value.
I mean, he had 103 catches last year, just over 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns. But I just see him; he's on that decline, right?
Of course, yeah.
And I think this is finally going to be a year where he just kind of
You think this is his last hurrah?
says, "Well, big gulps, huh? Well, see you later."
What if he's got a crazy touchdown fueled season, right? Like he doesn't get a lot going. Maybe he gets a pass or two going down the field, so that he catches like 4 balls, but then he's got like 10 touchdowns.
That's impossible to have 4 catches and 10 touchdowns.
No,
I mean, it's not
four
impossible.
catches a game, but 10 touchdowns for the season.
I was like,
yeah, for the
your
10
numbers
touchdowns for the
aren't.
season.
Is he rushing the ball a lot?
Yeah. No one's
And
gonna.
then he's going to win you a league, is what's going to happen, right?
He could, man.
But he's a guy. I just don't have a lot of expectations for him this year.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel you. I mean, he's always been like a safety net at some point. Like we talk more about Adam Thielen, it seems like, than anybody else.
Yeah, I actually had him at 49, but then as I was going back through my rankings, it's like, oh crap, I forgot this guy.
Yeah.
And so I had to bump everybody down a slot. I originally had Quentin Johnston as my number 50, but as I realized, I forgot a guy that I had at, where'd I plug him in at? Number 32, and I had to bump everybody down.
I got
So-
Quentin Johnson at like 65.
Well, there's no real number 1 there right now.
Yeah,
So-
there's not. You don't. Yeah, he's got to bounce back one of these years.
And I'm actually predicting it. Like we did quarterbacks last week, and I'm predicting a big year for Justin Herbert this year, and that's going to equate to some receivers being pretty good.
I got Palmer ahead of him. Anyways, 49. I got Brandon Cooks, Dallas, wide receiver number 2.
Okay, I got Romeo Odunze.
Got him at 48.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're right around the same area.
I don't know what you're going to get out of Caleb Williams this year, but you've also got a decent amount of wide receivers there. Keenan Allen, DJ Moore. I don't know that the ball's going to go around that much.
I mean,
right?
they're talking crazy. Like this
Well,
this kid's
again,
just going to go in and sling it. But I think it is a lot of that hype from the Bears fans. Bears fans are just
Insane.
this is our year.
They're absurd. Who'd you have at 49?
49 Brandon Cooks, 48
Brandon Cooks,
for
that's right.
Roma Dunze.
48, I've got Keon Coleman.
Okay.
Over there in Buffalo.
I kind of
Took him in the second round. Okay. I just Josh Allen's going to do something this year, right?
Something.
I think you had him as your number one quarterback.
Yeah, Allen.
Yeah. So there's no Stephon Diggs there anymore.
You got what's his name? He's out there. Shakir.
I got him a little bit higher.
There. I don't even have him in my top 50 either. Here's my thing. I don't know what to think about either one of these dudes. And I was like, I could have these guys as A and B, or they could be 1A and 1B because I don't know what's going to happen. Stephon Diggs is not in Buffalo, and now you're talking like what's going to happen. Gabe Davis isn't even there anymore. So it's like who's getting the ball? We won't know until we see it. So I'm just kind of like, I'm just going to play it safe. But yeah, I mean, he's going to sling it to somebody.
Yeah. 47, I got Ladd McConkey.
Okay, got him at 45.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I assume that he's going to be the guy. He could take over, be wide receiver 1, with what's his name? He's got the drops. We just talked about Quentin Johnston. He's got kind of the drops. And then what's his name? I got Josh Palmer. He's got, like, when everybody's hurt, he's really good.
Yeah.
I got Jacoby Myers at 47.
Okay. I didn't put Jacoby in my top 50.
I was like, I gave it the same thing. Someone's got to catch the balls out there in Vegas.
Yeah, but you still have Devontae there.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's wide receiver too. They're a little bit more, I think, I trust them more.
Okay.
I trust them. Jacoby Myers did well last year.
All right. 46, that's where I got Jameson Williams. And this is a guy, when we talked about the Lions, I actually believe this is a guy that can help you win your league because you're going to get him later. And I'm actually kind of expecting a higher production value out of him this year than for wide receiver number 48. I'm going to temper my expectations for right now.
Okay. I got Xavier Worthy at 46.
I got Xavier Worthy at 45.
Oh, there you go. And of course, I already said I had Ladd McConkey at 45. So, yeah. Who do you have at 46? Is that who you said?
J-Mo.
Oh, okay.
J-Mo and then Xavier Worthy at 45.
Okay. Who's 40? You're 47.
Ladd McConkey.
McConkey. Dude, we're bouncing all over the place.
But I already said these. You're just not paying attention.
I hear you. And
you don't hear me.
I hear you. I just don't. I think it's the care part. I just don't care, and so I'm not locking.
Well,
it
you
in.
keep asking, so obviously you care.
Well, I'm doing it for the people who might be watching here. 44. I got Tyler Lockett. I had to put him somewhere. I wasn't going to leave him out.
I actually left him off my top 50.
He is going down, but I think that he's still better than. He can crack top 50. He's top 50.
He can, but I don't know.
I love him so much.
44, I got Malik Neighbors.
Okay.
And I know a lot of people got him a lot higher.
Yeah, 27 for me.
But I just don't. It's still Daniel Jones.
Yeah, you don't know. I'm buying into a slight hype.
I'm not.
And they have him higher than that. And I'm like, nah, I'm not going above that. I'm not doing it. And so, yeah. All right, there you go.
Yeah.
43, I got Cortland Sutton.
I got Clear Shakir.
Okay, you got a couple of Buffalo
Shakir.
guys in there. I didn't have one Buffalo guy, and you got both of them. Good for you, pal.
But lower in the top 50. But if you got a quarterback because you think is going to be the number one quarterback in the league, you got to have someone to produce.
Well,
you got to have receivers.
One, he also runs a lot. And when he's in the red zone, he does run a ton.
But you're not going to be the number one quarterback by running the ball the whole time.
Well, you get touchdowns and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how you become number one quarterback. You sling it and you take the deep shots, but you're also the guy that. Why do you think Jalen Hurts is so high on everybody's list? It's because he runs the ball. He scores touchdowns. He does it by arm and by. And who do I think they're going to catch the ball in Buffalo? Kincaid. That's who's going to catch all these damn touchdowns.
Okay.
Monster season.
Okay.
I did 42 Christian Watson. I don't see how, I understand. Listen, I get it. But I think it's crazy he's this low. I mean, injury, yes, and whatnot. But that
played 9 games last year.
That rookie season was
when insane. He played, he showed he was a true number one there still, I think.
Yeah.
I've actually got him a little bit higher. At 42, I got Jerry Jeudy.
Not bad.
I like Jerry Jeudy.
I had him all the way down to 54.
I mean, if people are predicting for Deshaun Watson to have this huge comeback year this year,
he's going to be.
You got him and Cooper, involved, right?
I do have Cooper quite high because
I have Cooper higher, but
you saw what they could do last year at the end of the season. Now it was Flacco, throwing the ball, but he was being targeted. I mean, you know who to throw it to on that team, and it's him. It's Amari Cooper. And that's why I do have him several spots higher. You actually won't even hear his name in this show from me. Because he's
I don't
in the
know.
top 25 for me.
That's on the other. I've only got 34 on this page, so I got to go to the next page. I'm not going to do that right now. So
You have 34 on that page?
well, this page starts at 34.
Okay. Oh, because
goes-
okay,
right.
Okay. A little wraparound action there. I got
Yeah,
you. 41, I got Jordan Addison, which I don't even. I'm like, he's a guy. I got him at 41 because of his upside. Obviously, can he do it? Yes. We'll see what the rookie's going to do out there. There's high hopes. That's why I don't even. I got a spoiler alert. Justin Jefferson is not appropriately ranked in my. I have him a little lower than most people, buddy.
Coming in at number 40 is Justin Jefferson. What?
Yeah, I got these guys at 39 and 40. But no, yeah, Jordan Addison, he did great when Jefferson got hurt. He filled in fine, but you got a rookie quarterback. It's not Kirk Cuzzo no more.
That's actually the guy that I forgot to put in my rankings and had to go back in and add in.
He's everybody out.
As I was going through, because I'm going through lists, right? And I'm trying to throw mine together based off of looking at these other lists so that I make sure I'm not missing any names. And of course I missed a name. I was like, oh crap, well, where do I want to put him?
Right.
And then so you slide him in. And then it was almost like one of those was like, well, I'm going to take this guy just completely out. But I'm like, how can I take a guy out that I have in the 30s? It just now he doesn't make the, but so I just bumped everybody down.
Because you forgot to put Jordan Addison in. Now DeAndre Hopkins is omitted from the list, which I know you would never do, but that's still funny.
Number 41, Deontay Johnson.
Okay. I have him at 39. He's right around that area.
Yeah. I don't know. He's going to drop a lot, but he'll probably catch some too.
Right? Like I'm banking on the more, he won't drop as many passes because one, he won't receive many passes. But it's going to be tough. It's second year out there.
He had 51 catches last year, 717 yards, and 5 touchdowns.
I was in Pittsburgh, though. Now you're in Carolina. But like I said, I got him 2 spots higher, and I'm like, okay, well, second year,
Is Bryce Young really any better than Kenny Pickett or whoever they were rolling out there last year?
I guess Pickett was better. I don't know. Bryce Young only won they won 1 game last year or 2. They squeak in that second one and screw because they screwed themselves out of the first round pick. Or no. They traded to the Bears, right? So if they finished whatever, the Bears got the first pick. Okay. Yeah. Jesus. Pay attention. I'm losing my mind over here.
40 at Cortland Sutton.
Okay. Yeah, 43 for me. I couldn't do it. 40, I got your boy, DeAndre Hopkins.
Okay. I got him a little bit higher.
I wanted to put, I know you're very partial to him.
A little bit.
And so he kind of bounces around. I think he's getting obviously older and whatnot. He's on Tennessee. Will Levis, get out there and sling it. I don't know. I don't know how this year's going to go for Tennessee. It can't go great. There's no way. He had like one great game, and then every week after that, I'm like, yeah, baby, let's see what happens. And it was a dud. You're out there like, oh my God.
I think it was like Hinton at one point was complaining because I can't even pick up Will Levis. Like,
you
saved you there.
Yeah,
you're better off playing a fifth wide receiver than playing Will Levis. I don't know, man.
Speaking of fantasy football, we do have the SB Fantasy Football League going on this year. It's for Strikeout Beer Patreon members. They get first dibs, and our subscribers over on Twitch. But we will have open spots when we release it to the public. You'll see it on this channel on Facebook, X. We'll probably post it on YouTube as well. So if it's something you want to get in on, we do have a free league. It's we just pay out cash at the end of the year. I think it's $100. That's what we did last year. And but yeah, 100 to the winner, winner take all. Now we are still kicking around the league where you have your own franchise. Like, you have the Lions, I'll have the Bengals, and that's the only players you can have on your team. So there's no kind of waiver wire priority, nothing like that. You get any player from your team. And I'd like to see, 20, 30 teams in that. It'd be fun.
That'd be a lot of fun.
I think it'd be a lot of fun. So if you're interested in that, send us a message on X or Facebook, or drop a line at strikeoutbeer@gmail.com.
There we go.
Moving on.
Number 39, Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Got him at 38.
Okay.
Yeah. And so you left off Lockett. But you got him right there, which he had a great season.
Second year, I see him doing better this year. I mean, he had 63 catches last year, 628 yards, 4 touchdowns, all second part of the year, really. I look for him to have a better year. I'm also looking for Geno Smith to have a rebound year this year and produce more than he did last year. Not quite what he did 2 years ago, but not as low as he did, last season.
I think DK Metcalf's going to eat this year. I think he is. You got breaking news?
Number one pick in the NBA draft.
Oh yeah, is that tomorrow? Or is that tonight?
Right now.
Oh, it's going
literally
right now?
like just happened.
Funny. But yeah, no, I think that's why I got DK Metcalf. We're going to talk about him on the following show next week. And yeah, I think he's going to eat, and that's going to open up a lot of things for Smith and Jigba.
Yeah. Who'd you have at 39?
39 Deontay Johnson, and then 38 Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Okay, at 38 I got DeAndre Hopkins.
There you go.
So I just got him a little bit higher than
two
you.
spots. A
75 touchdowns, 75 catches,
He had a monster
1,057
year
yards,
last year.
7 touchdowns. But yeah, number 38, which takes me to Tank Dell at number 37.
Oh, God, that's low. That's so low. I think that's offensive.
I don't think so.
Man, but they are stacked and packed out
You
there.
got to spread that around a lot, right? You add Stephon Diggs to the mix, Joe Mixon to the mix.
Well, Stefan's not going to take anything from Tank Dell. Tank Dell's the outside speedster guy. With Nico, they are overstacked. Their wide receiver room is packed with talent, and I think that's a very, let's say, conservative ranking from him because you don't know how it's going to go. But he is the threat. He's not the big body. He's the skinny speedster. He broke. What did he break? Was his lower leg? His lower leg. This
Something like
yeah.
that.
But he was doing so great, and he is dynamic.
But to have, and I'll just so you know, that he's the lowest of the 3 Texans receivers that I have.
Yeah.
So they have 3 in the top 37 in my rankings.
Yeah.
So
God, man, I tell you what,
someone's got to be the number 3 guy.
I will say this. I think if they have a great year 2, Texans are going to be so much fun to watch this year. Like it's going to be just. It's plastered on the red zone. You know what I mean? Like I can see it now. Chris Hansen just gonna be coming in like, man, we got to go to Houston. You know what I mean? And it's going to be wild ass awesome plays. They are stacked. Okay,
37.
Rashee Rice.
I left him out because I don't know what his status is going to be.
I thought about doing the same thing because I've done it on other players as well. Like when I don't know what's going to happen, I'm like, you know what? You're not getting ranked until we figure out what's going to happen. But
you don't know. He had the car thing, and then he got in the nightclub fight. He's going to be getting suspended.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of for how long. And not knowing how long he's going to be suspended, I'm completely leaving him out. But plus, you also got to look at the addition of Hollywood Brown. They drafted Xavier Worthy as well. So.
Speaking of Hollywood Brown, I had him right there, 36.
Okay.
So, but yeah, no, I'm with you. So I'm leaving Rashee Rice in until there's a punishment or sentence given.
You're out until then.
No, I got him.
No,
where
that's what I'm telling you.
Oh,
I'm telling him
you're out.
He's out until I find out what his status is.
I got him in because I do the innocent, before proven guilty thing, and you're the guilty until proven
No,
innocent
he's
guy.
definitely guilty.
And so, but
he's
as soon as
been
it comes
arrested.
out,
He's confessed.
as soon as it comes out. But
There's no innocence
You
here.
can't get in an accident
And leave?
He walked away. He was like, I'll be right back. I got to go to 7-Eleven to call somebody.
No, he didn't. Nobody goes to 7-Eleven to call anybody anymore, okay?
He goes, I saw him walking down 75. Some bitch was on foot. He wasn't running. He was just, man, it's hot out here. I got to go.
He's like, oh, man, there's a lot of people that need medical attention. I'm out.
God. Anyway, who'd you say for 37?
Tank Dell.
Tank Dell. And for 36, who you got?
36, I got George Pickens.
Okay.
63 catches, 1,100 yards, 5 touchdowns.
Nice. Yeah, like I said, Hollywood Brown, I think he's going to have a great year. Finally, Mahomes gets a freaking speedster to target, just like, Tyreek Hill was
I've got Hollywood actually ranked higher.
Well, I mean, why not?
So.
I have these two kind of sitting in tandem right now, but yeah, I mean, we'll see. But when Travis Kelce signed his contract again, we got his extension. I was like, oh my god, this target hog is going to be back again. Which don't get me wrong, when I have Travis Kelce on my team, I'm like, pepper him all day, baby. But anyway, 35, I got Jaden Reed, Green Bay.
So 35, I got Christian Watson, and 34, I got Jaden Reed.
Okay. Where the hell's Kristen Watson on my? Oh yeah. You talked about you had it higher. Yeah. I had mine at 42. Yeah. But yeah, I can see those two kind of being there. Reed actually finished the season really well last year. Jordan Love's coming alive. He came alive in the playoffs. I thought it was the second half of the season, and even in the playoffs. It's like, buddy, there could be some fun to be had up there in Green Bay. Right back at it.
There could be. Mm-hmm. But there won't be.
And who do you got for 34? You say Jalen Reed?
Jaden Reed.
Jaden Reed. Okay. Yeah. And then you got Christian Watson, 35. So I'm at 34. I got Calvin Ridley.
Okay.
I put him in. I just, like I said, I don't know.
A little bit
smidge higher.
And
I know you love Ridley too. So these guys that we're kind of varying on by just a smidge.
But
is these are guys that you actually have a prior relationship with, right? You've had them on your team. You're a big
but
fan.
I also think with like Calvin Ridley, he came out of the box so hot last year,
Mm-hmm.
and then was just kind of there the second half of the year.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's going to a situation that's not better than the Jacksonville situation.
No. It's down.
Yeah.
Much lower.
Yeah. So
Unless Levis comes out and slings it. You never
I mean,
know.
He's got a bunch of options.
He does.
33, I got Scary Terry McLaurin.
I got Scary Terry at 32 because I love that guy. Chris Godwin at 33.
Okay.
So you love. I mean, we both love Scary Terry. But he's just been kind of dealt a bad hand at quarterback here the last couple of years. But
how's
we've been
Jaden Daniels going to be?
We've been holding hope, but I think Jaden Daniels would be definitely an upgrade for him. That's why he makes his way close back to the top 30s here.
But he's also they've got a defensive-minded head coach, so we'll see what they do. At 32, that's where I got Jordan Addison at.
Okay.
I like the kid. I'm actually expecting big things out of JJ McCarthy. What's up, Busby? How you doing, brother? I'm actually expecting some good things out of JJ McCarthy this year. I think he's going to have a pretty decent rookie year, and I think they're really going to sling the ball some out there.
How old was he coming out of college? Was he a 5-year senior or whatever?
I think so.
Yeah, so he stayed there the whole time. So he's an adult coming out.
Yeah,
he's not a kid.
And he's won everywhere. His entire life. All he does is win.
He won every year in Michigan. He's Michigan, right?
Yeah.
So he won the championship every single year in Michigan.
No, but
he got one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But to bounce back, I said Chris Godwin at 33. I know you have him. I would maybe 10 spots higher.
I have Chris Godwin at 31.
Okay, when I said him, okay, yeah, okay, good. But yeah, Chris Godwin. I you know what? I put your boy in the top 25 because I had to. Because your Mike Evans is in there, and I was like, I don't know how much farther down I want to let Chris Godwin slip because he is.
I'm actually pretty high on Mike Evans this year.
I know. That's why I said I got your boy in the top 25 because I was like, man, because I know you are. I wouldn't doubt it if you had him. Let me just look at my notes real quick.
Look at your notes.
All right, so I have him outside the top 10. I guarantee you have him in the top 10. So, all right. Cool.
Tune in next week to find out.
Tune in next week. But yeah, Godwin at 33, Scary Terry at 32. Go ahead.
And I had Chris Godwin at 31.
There you go.
So now it's your turn to do 31.
31, Keenan Allen.
Whew. Did that kill you to put him that low?
It hurt. Like when I did it, I go, I don't think this is right. I go, I don't believe this is right at all. I think I should put him in front of, because let me tell you the three people that I was very questionable about doing. I put T. Higgins at 30 and then George Pickens at 29. And I go, he's better than both those jerks. Well, not T. I love T. Higgins. Don't say that, buddy. But I was like, he's in Chicago.
I'm just so unsure about this whole Chicago situation.
Me too. And that's what's driving me crazy. Because last year I told you, I was like, no, I'm going after DJ Moore. And if I can get Justin Fields, I'm in. And bam. You know what I mean? And I got him. I was like, screw it. And I would, if Justin Fields was the quarterback and this move was made, Keenan Allen would be at least 5 spots higher. That's
the move was made when Justin Fields was the quarterback,
Yeah.
and then they said, "See you later," and
kid.
drafted the kid.
So terrible. Anyways,
yeah. Number 30, I got Calvin Ridley.
Okay.
I got him in number 30. I mean, he had 76 catches, 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns last year.
Yeah, and like I said, I had T. Higgins there. He signed his tenure or his what is the contract?
Franchise tag.
tag. Yeah, I got tenure. He signed his tenure. It's like.
See your professor?
Yeah, he's a
got tenure.
professor at Hogwarts. So solid option. Obviously, if something goes on, if Jamar Chase misses any games, I mean, he actually produces when Chase is on the field more than when Chase isn't on the field. It's like if Chase goes down or misses a game or so, it was Tyler Boyd was reaping the benefits because then everybody was focusing on T. Higgins. T. Higgins is a big fella. And but yeah, number 30 for T. Higgins.
All right. 29, I got Christian Kirk.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Kind of 28.
Okay.
Just when I was like, like I said, I got Pickens at 29. He's going to be the wide receiver 1 in Pittsburgh. I don't know, man. Cortland Sutton did all right, obviously, with what Russ are we going to get? And then how long is Russ going to play before Justin Fields takes over? And then what's that look like? But Pickens can perform. He can catch. He's a good player. So I feel
Football
solid.
player, man.
Yeah,
Catching
I feel good having
guy.
him at 29.
29, or 28, I got T. Higgins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a couple spots up.
Just got a little bit higher.
I appreciate that. And he appreciates that.
I'm sure he does because he listens all the time.
So Christian Kirk at 28. Like I said, I had him a spot or so before you. Jacksonville's just, they got some options, and he just signed another. I call him Sunshine. Sunshine's caught another or
He
signed
looks
his big
just like
old
Sunshine,
contract, and
So he doesn't have to try anymore.
Right? It's going to be a down year. I feel so bad for him, And then my guy Evan, he's going to take it in the shorts. I usually go and draft him. He performs, but it's going to suck this year.
Oh, buddy.
Evan Ingram's going to just
27. I got Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper. Oof,
Yeah.
That's way too high. That's way too high. That's disrespectful, I think, at this point. Because you're going to tell me some other names, I'm going to be like, you're out of your freaking mind that you put in front of them.
Did you have Amari Cooper yet?
No, higher.
Why'd you tell me 27 was too high then?
Too low.
Okay, you just said too
higher.
high.
The number's too high.
So 27, that's too high. I'm like, what?
It's too freaking low.
It's
Too
like you
low.
haven't even
got to
said
keep
his
up,
name
man.
yet.
I'm all over the place. I'm bouncing all over the place. Well, yeah, no, Malik Neighbors at 27 for me. Amari Cooper, you're going to hear that his name in the next show, part 2, because I definitely have him in the top 25. But yeah, Malik,
He's getting older.
I think Malik Neighbors,
And Jerry Judy's there.
Judy
He's not the only,
They've always had a couple receivers, and you haven't.
No, they haven't.
They've had at least 2.
Well, they've at least had
they've had
guys that
2
go
solid
out and
ones.
field the position. But
And
okay,
then,
who was number 2 last year?
Njoku.
Who was number 2 last year?
He's the tight end out there that just absorbs targets.
Njoku is the tight end, but
Yeah.
who's the number 2 receiver last year?
I don't know. I have to look it up.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't remember all this stuff.
Because he was nobody.
He was nobody. Are you sure?
Yeah.
All righty. Let's see. Let's see here. Hold on. Why does it go Gardens and Cavaliers? Who's looking up Cleveland Cavaliers stats?
Well, I mean, we just finished basketball season, so
Yeah, but they suck. Suck. I'm on a depth chart. Will they give me the last year one, you think?
you could look it up.
It takes me everything to the new stuff. This is ridiculous. I'm going to click on a link that I know I shouldn't click on. What the hell is this? Yeah, I know Peoples-Jones was out there.
He got traded to Detroit.
Yeah. But I'm saying he was their wide receiver. So you had Amari Cooper, Marquise Goodwin, Donald Peoples-Jones, David Bell, Elijah Moore. That's who the number 2 was. Well, they have Donald Peoples-Jones and Elijah Moore right there. But yeah, no, dude, Elijah Moore was rostered in most leagues. Yeah, he was decent. Not terrible, but decent.
But you had to look him up.
Well,
Look it up to figure out.
I don't remember who
was.
the number 2 receiver is for Detroit off the top of my head right now. I don't know who it is for the only reason I know for the wait, was Brandon Cooks the number 2 last year, or was it the other fella? I don't even know his name. Number 11. Who was number 11 for the Cowboys last year? See, exactly. No one knows. And so I don't,
Because it's the Cowboys.
If it was 5 years ago when we're doing this show, I just rattled off names and everything like that. I don't have it it's not in the cards anymore. It's called getting old.
You don't file it away in the spank bank anymore.
It's not, I've cleared out so much room for out of fantasy to make more room for spank bank stuff.
For real fantasy. All right, so let's finish it off. Who you got number 26? Did you tell me you're 27?
Tank Dell.
Was Malik, right?
27 was Malik. 26 is Tank Dell.
Tank Dell. Okay.
Yeah. And like I said, I thought it was crazy you had him lower than that, but I think you are right. They are just because obviously
There's a lot of options.
I have 2 other receivers and they're in the top 25 for Houston. And and it really kind of is a crapshoot. Will they spread the ball around this much? But I'll tell you one thing for certain: he's the deep threat. He's the speedster. He's going to be the guy. And he's going to have you like a 50-yard touchdown pass out every game. Let's put in the books. 50-yard touchdown pass every game.
I'll make that bet.
What kind of odds am I getting? plus something. It's
Straight up.
Yeah, straight up. But no, I do. I think that he's going to have a great year, and he was so much fun to watch last year. Just so damn fast, and we'll see what happens.
All right, 26. I got Devontae Smith.
Okay, damn. Oh well, all right.
I
get it.
Everything you're seeing is Jalen Hurts got worse last year.
He had an off year. He got worse the second half of the season, right? Because they were playing lights out. Didn't they go 11-1? And then they went would they go 11-1? They did something, then they lost the last 6-7 games of the season. They were terrible the second half of the season.
But
God almighty.
I just
every week they're probably just looking at each other are we going to kill ourselves
I'm
now?
just expecting a little bit of another down year, but also I expect there to be more of a focus on running the ball with getting Saquon Barkley there, right? You don't add a guy like Saquon and not run him.
You run, but then he's also going to open it up a little bit he's going to catch a lot of balls as well. So, but yeah, I mean, how many running backs they got now?
Which means he's catching it and not
Yeah,
Jalen.
Devonta Smith.
Or Devontae, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Devonta Smith.
Got those. I always get those two mixed up.
Who?
Jalen Waddle and Devontae Smith.
What? I mean, nah.
They came out the same year.
Yeah.
They were both number 2s to a clear number 1.
Yeah, I love Waddle. Waddle's great. He's fun to watch. Like, Miami's fun to watch until it gets cold outside.
And then they just suck.
And then they can't win if it's below. There's some stat out there like it's not even like a crazy number but it's below 50 degrees. They are terrible. I'm like, 50's not even cold at that point.
That bad.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
And if they're not in
not
South,
that bad.
they're not in South Beach, man. They're not having fun.
Right. But yeah, I'm just kind of predicting a little bit of a down year for the Eagles, receiving wise.
Yeah.
You got to feed AJ Brown, or else he complains. He gets upset.
I mean, he's
So-
really freaking good at football, and you should be
He
feeding
is, but
him
you
the
got
ball.
another guy who's really good at football on the other side of you,
Yeah.
and just I don't know. Try being happy for your teammate if he scores a touchdown.
Yeah. And I mean,
I don't know. I know that's crazy, but
He's the speedster on the team that he's the outside guy that just can run wild too.
Yeah.
He makes amazing plays. He runs great routes, catches, makes amazing catches as well. And yeah, but it is what I think the problem, it wasn't like AJ Brown complaining about this and that last year. It was more like when everything goes wrong, when something goes wrong, everything goes wrong. Like that, they start losing like every single game. Well, they don't want to lose, and then when they lose, they're like, "Well, I didn't get the ball enough, buddy. Give me the ball," and it just it leads to hell, is what it is. But anyways,
just all goes to hell.
it does. But anyway, there's our top 20 or our 26 at 50. We'll post these over on our Patreon or whatnot. But oh Jesus Christ, what do you say now?
Oh, I'm looking at the title that we're gonna have to fix.
Oh, for the fantasy football running backs. Oh, I told you. I told you.
I just noticed that.
I told you that. I was sitting there. I was like, wait, hold on. There's something wrong.
You're gonna have to edit that. Can we edit that right now?
I was like, maybe. Hold on. Yeah, I can
You
do it
might
right
be
now.
able to. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyhow, that's it's good stuff, man. I love going through the rankings. I love going through. Oh shit, that means even the cover art's messed up. I told you for a while. I was like, I think I was supposed to be doing running backs. You're like, no. We gotta, we're doing wide receivers. I was
Well,
like,
you asked me if we were doing top 50 wide receivers. I said yes.
yeah. I was like, well,
So-
man, my mind has just been mush. I went outside in the heat
Dude, it's just
and it killed me.
sweltering out there.
Like I'm somehow
It's
still alive.
absurd.
Yeah. I'll fix it on this, but yeah, the cover sheets are gonna suck. It's
Still got a football player man on
It's got a pic of Nick Chubb.
Okay. A guy who doesn't have working legs. You got him on the cover there. That's good.
I like having him on there.
Yeah,
I didn't want to
fine.
put
I was pretty curious who RB50 was.
and that's why we love you. Thank you. Thank you for wondering that.
He's just sitting here waiting. You guys are talking about a lot of wide receivers in this running back show. You need to fix those hashtags there too, buddy. Hashtag running backs.
Nah, I'm not doing that shit.
All right.
It is what it is at this point.
Jamar Johnson. He's got number 50. Oh, man. But thank you guys so much for watching. We definitely appreciate it. If you ain't doing anything here in about 25 minutes, check us out over on Strikeout Beer, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, all those fun things. Strikeout Beer podcast. But let us know what you think of our bottom half of our 50. Did we put someone in there like, why the hell is that guy in there? Just let us know. But as always, I'm Alan.
I'm Rupper Dude.
We'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.
So yeah. I had to restart it because I think you need to shorten it up, or we need to make the music longer.
Just make the music longer. Or don't start it so soon. Thank you for listening to the SB Fantasy Football Podcast.